Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is and whatever part of the world you're at right now. Welcome back. And today we're going to do another review of a quadratic function question. So let's go ahead and jump on in and take a look at number 10. Number 10 reads, which of the following functions below have exactly two distinct real zeros? All right, so the key thing here are two distinct real zeros and have exactly two distinct real zeros. Now, in order to come up with our real zeros, we need to use our discriminant, and discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4ac. So if the discriminant is greater than 0, which means that the discriminant is a positive number. If the discriminant is equal to a positive number, then the function is said to have two real zeros. Okay? So as long as when you plug in A, B, and C into this formula here for the discriminant, if we plug in A, B, and C into this formula right here, and that answer comes out to be a positive number where it's greater than 0, then that function is said to have two real zeros. So let's go ahead and work some problems out and see what we come up with. So for I, we have negative x squared, positive 14x, negative 45. All right. So A, B, and C. Let's go ahead and fill those in. So we have D equals b squared, which is positive 14, and then we square it, minus 4 times a times c. A is negative 1, because we're right here, and c is negative 45, okay? And just in case, there's the negative 45 for c, there's the positive 14 for b, and there's the negative 1 for a. Now, working these out, 14 squared is going to give us 196. Now, that's going to be minus 4 times negative 1 times negative 45. Well, 4 times negative 1 is just going to give us negative 4, and then we bring down to negative 45. If we continue to work that out, a negative times a negative is a positive, and 45 times 4 is 180. Now we do 196 minus 180. That's going to give us 16. So D is equal to 16, which 16 is a positive number, right? That's a positive number. So what does that mean? That this function has two real zeros. So Roman numeral 1 is one of our answers. So now that we've figured that out, let's go ahead and try the next one, because it says, we're obviously, if we look at our answer choices, A, B, C, and D, there's more than one answer. So we have to try it again. Now we got to do Roman numeral 2. 4x squared plus 4. So here's A and C. There is no x term, all right? So that means that there's no d term. So in this case, b is equal to 0. So now we do d equals, remember it's b squared minus 4ac. So d equals 0 squared minus 4 times 4 times 4. D equals 0 minus 64. Now, 0 minus 64 is equal to negative 64. This is not a positive number. So that means that this does not have two real zeros. So number 2, Roman numeral 2, is not one of our answers. So we can get rid of B because B says 2 is an answer. And we can get rid of C because C says 2 is an answer. Now, without finishing up and doing any of these, we already know that 1 is one of the answers. Now, if we look, answer choice A has Roman numeral 1, but answer choice D does not. So answer choice D is also not an answer. So with that much work done already, we already know that A is the correct answer.